Casey's Audio Vault.
Chris Cornell.
We talked August 10th, 2007.
Hi there.
Hey, Chris, how are you doing today?
Good, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing all right. Where are you calling from?
Los Angeles.
Are you just about headed to Europe? I guess you're doing a show in Poland pretty soon.
Yeah, actually, I think that and two other shows were canceled because I just got off tour, so I'm like having a little voice rest for a couple of days. I think by next Tuesday I'm off to Europe. Yeah.
All right. Have you done many shows in Poland, or have you traveled over there before?
I've been everywhere. I don't think I played in Poland before though, but I've been pretty much everywhere else.
Good part of the job, just traveling, getting to see every corner of the globe.
Yeah, I think that's really a benefit of the job that, I probably took for granted when I was younger. When starting out, it was just sort of kind of a hassle. It's great to go out and play, but to have to be so far away and constantly traveling and not having time at home like a normal person, I suppose, is the way that I used to think of it. But at some point you realize, well, there are a lot of people who live like normal people who wish they had the opportunity to see all the places that I've seen. And I don't want to take that for granted. So I definitely have a focus now toward going everywhere that I haven't been.
Have you been able to bring the family along? Are you going to bring them out on Europe tour with you?
Well, yeah, we live between Los Angeles and Paris, so they sort of are one place or the other, and then come and see me when I have a period of consecutive days somewhere,
How is that backup band shaping up? I talked to you just when you were launching it. Feeling pretty comfortable with a new bunch of guys behind you?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. In a lot of ways, it's the best band I've ever played with. For them to be able to kind of not just comprehend, but sort of soulfully get behind the idea of a song written in 1990 that I wrote versus one I just wrote now, and all of the variant songs in between is a huge undertaking. And these guys really, they don't just get it in terms of musicianship. They're fantastic musicians. That goes without saying. But they really do get behind sort of the soulfulness of the different material from the different periods, and so it's been incredible. It's been kind of like a dream band.
When you're launching into the old stuff, because you're doing the Soundgarden stuff along with Audio Slave, is it mostly stripped down, or are there ones where it gets back into the old heavy days, people pumping their fists in the crowd, that kind of thing?
No, I mean it's equally as heavy as it's ever been. Real versions of these songs for sure. In some ways, that it's probably more accurate to the record than what I've done before. When Soundgarden would do live versions of songs, it was usually pretty different than the record, or at least often different than the record, for whatever reason. But in this situation, they're really pretty much on top on the records. Like when we do Loud Love, the whole studio intro is happening live. We never did that live with Soundgarden. We would just kind of go out and start the song. So these are real renditions.
You have a pretty wide choice of songs. Are you kind of picking and choosing as you go per night? So the sound check, or the playlist, I should say, changing quite a bit?
Yeah, I mean, I've been, since we started, sort of trying to focus on being able to change the set list every night if I want. And our biggest problem really has just been having the time to rehearse so that we can add new songs to it, because we know somewhere around 50 songs now.
It was just announced today that you're, after the European jaunt, going to start a North American tour here in Winnipeg on the 25th of September.
Uh-huh.
Any plans to extend this tour even further than that? Because I guess you went ahead another 12. You're going to make another spin through North America?
Probably, yeah. I mean, we've already gone through North America in different ways twice. It's just been a lot of kind of juggling, playing other places. We've been to Europe twice, so this is actually the third time going now. And after this North American thing, we're going to Australia, and then we'll be back. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to be touring for a long time.
I understand there's a Chris Cornell imposter recently posting messages. Was that anything malicious or just kind of a minor pain in the ass?
Well, I don't know what the content was, and I don't know that it was anything malicious. I really don't know, but what I do know is that a couple of people approached me asking me about certain web names and chat room names and saying, "Is that you?" Because either I or someone I know has been talking to this person thinking it's you, and they believe it's you, and being asked sort of with the confidence that they figured I was going to say, "Yeah, oh yeah, that's me," and the fact is that I never have done that. I don't think it's something that's not really something that I've ever thought is appropriate for an artist to be kind of having conversations with people that they don't know, puts you in a weird position, and it's also just not my nature. I'm a guy that sits in a room and writes songs, and as a creative person, I'm not really somebody that likes talking about it. And I do meet and greets with my fans at every show, and I meet them face to face. But never have I gone online or on chat rooms or in any way had conversations with people. So suddenly, I got these different instances of people saying, "Is that you that we're talking to?" And I thought, God, I bet I should probably make a statement that says, "No, it's not me ever." Because these people really get duped. I mean, the last time I talked to a guy, it was his 2 teenage daughters that were talking to someone online that thought it was me. And when I said, "No, that's not me," he had a look of shock on his face and terror where he realized suddenly, I'm the parent of teenage girls and I'm letting them talk to someone who's lying and I don't have any idea who they are. And it was kind of like, yeah, you're kind of stupid to believe whatever you read on the internet and trust people that you don't know because they say that there's somebody or something. It's really a dangerous thing. So I went out of my way to just make a statement so everybody knows, yeah, I don't do that.
And there was also buzz that I saw about Soundgarden Rarities compilation. Is that more wishful thinking from interviewers or an actual reality?
Well, it's something that'll happen someday. That's something that Kim Thile, guitar player from Soundgarden, I always sort of wanted to be in charge of and put together, and we sort of always had that understanding. So I've always just sort of let him think about it. When he's ready to do it, he'll do it. Because there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of I don't know how much is unreleased. I'm sure there's something unreleased. But there's also a lot of B-side material and foreign bonus track stuff. Some of it's pretty interesting. So when it does come out, when Kim decides that it's time to put it together, it'll be a good thing.
Well, thanks so much for getting me on the phone here. I'm looking forward to the show when you bring it by on September 25th.
Great, thank you very much.
All the interviews you want on iTunes and at Power97.com. KC's Audio Vault.
Casey Norman is Power 97's music director and can be heard every weekday from 2 till 6 in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada.
Power 97 is Winnipeg's best rock.